Hi everyone, my name is Rehana and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. So this video is all going to be about me market prepping, market vlogging, as well as giving you a market breakdown of what sold, what didn't sell, as well as how much I make at the end of this video. So if this is something you're interested in, please go ahead, keep watching, and if something you would like to see more of, you know what to do. Subscribe and like. So today is November the 10th, Sunday, November the 10th, and my next market is on November the 16th, which is next Saturday, which gives me about 5 to 6 days for market prepping. But I also have an order that I'm working on that I'm gonna have to give to my customer on Wednesday, and it's actually my cousin and my coworker. So he ordered a tapestry, and it's the first time that I've been working on a tapestry. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what the order looks like. So I basically started from the bottom. I'm working my way up. It is a rose, and this little message here wasn't at all in the pattern, but I just kind of worked it out because they wanted a little bit of a message here, and I added it in, and I think it just looks really nice. So this is what I have to finish by Wednesday. But to be honest with you, I have been prepping for a couple of weeks now since my last market on October the 20th, and it's been going well. I found some new patterns as well, and I'm also including some Christmas patterns. Some of them I kind of created on my own, and some of them are free patterns on Instagram. Yeah, it's been going great so far. I think I will have everything ready by the end of this week, although I made some new products that I will need to tag and of course add to Square so that I can easily scan them. Oh my God, creating barcodes and adding them to the system as well, guys. So I have all of this to do this week. So I am going to show you a little bit of what I have made, and then we'll take it from there. So I know this kind of looks like a mess. It's not everything that I've made. I've made so much more than what you can see here, but these are some of the things that I have prepped for my market. So I have those adorable penguins. As you can see, I have to finish them all in a bunch of different colors. I made some whales as well, and as you can see, those need to be finished as well with a blush, and that would be kind of like my medium whale. I also made my usual turtles, and as you can see, you know, they're kind of almost 3/4 of the way finished, just need to fasten off, as well as just sew their heads so they kind of look nice like this. Made a couple of them in different colors. I also have some mini whales, you guys. Look at how cute they are. So again, just need to finish them off as well as add their blush. If you wanted to see kind of like a comparison of how big or small they are. So this is like the regular whale, and the other one is the mini whale. They're really so cute, and they're a free pattern on Instagram. If you want them, if you want the free pattern, you can ask me in the comments, and I guess I'll just give it to you. But yeah, I really love how those eyes pop on these. Made them as well in a bunch of different colors. It's so cute. And I know this kind of looks like a mess here, but these are a couple of things that I've made that are Christmas themed. Again, not completely finished. I have this cute snowman. I still need to add the buttons. I have made this gingerbread man, which is my own pattern that I kind of created. All of the ones that were on Instagram were just too big. They weren't smaller. And at my markets, the smaller things sell better. So I just kind of free-handed this and wrote the pattern as I went along. I probably will not have, I probably will remove the smile here, like instead of the big white one. So probably just put just use black, right? Which I think would probably look best on this. I also have another snowman with a scarf that I'm not done. It also has the, as you can see, the hat that I still need to sew on him and kind of add some more details. I also have some back there, so I made a couple of candy cane keychains. I also made a couple of Santas. Let me show you this one, my Santa, and this is what my very own pattern as well. I've written it. If you want the free pattern, just let me know. Yeah, I guess based on the number of people who want it, I can go ahead and put it on Instagram for free. To be honest with you, I don't want to charge for this. It's the first pattern that I've ever written. So it's probably going to be, you know, probably not going to be perfect. And I don't want to charge you guys for it either. So there's that. And then this is supposed to be a reindeer, a free pattern, again, found on Instagram that I have not completed yet. I have 2 of them. And I just need to work on that this week. And then, of course, I'm gonna have like my usual stuff, like, oh, I'm gonna turn this way. You can probably see me better. But I will also have others of my regular patterns, such as, you know, bees, octopi, my turtles, like other things that I usually have, like mushy boys and stuff like that. Like those are kind of like what I make regularly anyways. I have a lot of, but these are kind of like what I made that are new for this market. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, keep working on that special order that I have for Wednesday. But I'll keep you updated on what I work on over the rest of the week. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday night and I'm so sorry I haven't been filming, but I have been a little bit busy with, you know, kind of prepping, and my husband is also home, which makes it hard to kind of film. It's really early in the morning. It's 8:10 and he's still sleeping, so that's why I kind of wanted to just put in a few minutes to just show you what I've been working on. So first things are the baubles, the Christmas baubles. So I made 5 of these and they look so cute. So 3 of them are finished and 2 of them are like this, where I still haven't made kind of like the little gray thing at the top. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I still have to finish it off and sew that on top. I've also bought, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I also bought some Christmas decorations for my booth because it's the first ever Christmas that I will be doing markets. So I bought some of these from the dollar store, so red and gold, and I also bought the green one just to kind of get people in a festive mood and just to kind of attract people if my booth looks a little bit better, a bit more inviting. But yeah, I also wanted to let you know that I will be giving my cousin slash co-worker the tapestry that I made for him that he will be giving to his wife, and it's all packed up to go. Let me show you. And there it is. It is in this box, which is a 14-inch box. But yeah, it's kind of like really thin. But I had to find a box like this to put it in because of how big it is. He had asked me to also wrap it up and just make it really nice. I already had those bows from a previous birthday, and I just bought this wrap from the dollar store yesterday, and I just think it looks so nice. So if you just wanted some ideas on wrapping, well, here you go. So that's all the update for today. For now, I might hop on this evening if I'm able to film, but I will update you on what I make in the next couple of days leading up to the market. morning. It's Thursday morning and I'm working from home today. It is around 8:30 a.m. I started at 9, so I kind of woke up a little bit early to have breakfast. And I also wanted to show you what I made yesterday. I didn't make that much, to be honest with you, because I was just so tired coming back from work. And it's been like that since the time changed, because we are November the 14th. And so that's 2 days before the market. And around 2 weeks ago, the first Sunday of November, if you guys don't know, we went back an hour because daylight savings ended. And so I don't know, it's been really hard. It's fine waking up, but at the end of the day, it's just so, I just feel so tired. And I don't know if it has to do with the sun going down early. Sunset is like before 5 p.m. and by the time I get home, it's already dark. I get home at about 5:30, 5:45, and you know, by the time you cook, you eat, you clean up, and then you're ready to settle into crochet, I just feel so tired, and I haven't been able to crochet that much. But anyways, that's just my little rant. That's just why I wasn't able to do much yesterday, but let me show you what I made. So this is kind of like my little box from yesterday. It's a polyfill box, but as I use it, I kind of use the box as my project collection and yarn storage if you want. But these are the 2 turtles that I made yesterday. I just wasn't sure about the color combinations because I was like, oh, maybe I didn't know if I wanted the shell to be red with a green body or if I wanted a red body with a green shell. And my husband was like, no, it's okay. I think you should do the red body and the green shell. And it turned out so cute. I used green eyes and I still have to fasten them off, but that's kind of quick. And then the next one, I made this turtle, and this blue yarn I had from before, but I did not have this yarn. I've never used this yarn before. I think it's the Snuggles Blossom yarn. And though it's a bit hard to see the stitches when you are crocheting, I just think it turned out so cute because it kind of adds a little bit of, I guess it's just different, right? Like compared to solid colors. And now you can see, so my red yarn and my green yarn are still in there. I haven't actually put them away yet, and I have to do that. But I have my hot pink and my light pink in here, and I have to crochet another of the turtles. I will do a light pink buddy collar with a hot pink shell, and that's just what I'm going to be working on right now until I start work at 9 a.m. Oh, and if you're wondering about the tapestry that I made, that I gave to my cousin / coworker, I didn't take a picture of it. I just have like that video right before I added the rod at the top, but I don't have a finished, like an actual picture of the finished item, and I just remembered to do it after I had closed it up in a box, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to take it out again, and then I have to retape it and that kind of stuff. It's just a waste. So I told my cousin that whenever she's opening it, his wife is opening it, to just take a picture of it wherever they want to put it. So that way I can either incorporate it in the video, in this video, or maybe in my next video, depending on when they send me the picture. But if you're wondering about the baubles, Christmas baubles, which is a free pattern on Instagram, I actually didn't make more. I wasn't even able to finish them yesterday. I only was able to make kind of like the caps. I left a long piece of yarn or tail to sew it on the others, but even that I wasn't able to do. I hate sewing when it's dark, especially now it is dark whenever you get home and stuff, so I hate it. I want it to be, I like it to be bright when I'm sewing so I can see what I'm doing. Especially that red is kind of like a darker red and it's hard to see. Yeah. Turtle is what I'll be working on today, and I have aunt coming in this, coming to see me this afternoon. So I'm just hoping that I get the turtle done prior to then, the bubbles done prior to then, and this evening I'll start tagging. You don't know, guys, a realization just dawned on me as I was crocheting these fins, and I'm probably gonna have to stop here and, you know, start getting ready and stuff for work. It's almost 8:50. But the realization that dawned on me was that I had posted a video. I'm gonna put it right here, the thumbnail of it. And I had told my audience, you guys, that I would post the links to the 12 free patterns that I found free on Instagram, well, mostly on Instagram. And I posted that video and forgot to post the links to where you can find the patterns for free. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm probably gonna have to work on this at lunch today, like during lunchtime. So this is going to probably set me back a little bit, not much, a little bit for market prepping. But you guys, this is YouTube, and I'm so sorry. I just realized it now, that it is something that I'm gonna have to do as soon as I possibly can, because although the thumbnails and the name of the pattern designer is on the video, you can still find it that way on Instagram. But at the same time, it's just, I did tell you guys I would put in the links in the description, and I completely forgot to do it. It's just easy for you guys, right? I have the links, I have everything, so you guys don't have to go digging and finding it. So I'm gonna be doing that at lunch, my 1 hour lunch. But I think that's going to be it. No more crocheting, no more vlogging for the time being, because I'm gonna get ready to start work at 9. And if there's any updates, I'll update you at lunch, but I'll update you. I'll get in touch again in the evenings when I start working on printing my barcodes using my thermal printer, and when I get tagging. See you then. Hey guys, so it's at the end of lunch actually, and I kind of relaxed a little bit at the start of lunch because it's taken it kind of slow. It's been a very busy day at work today, this morning. I had to cover for somebody who is off sick, so kind of hectic morning, but it's okay. Kind of relaxed a little bit at the start, and I updated my video as promised. I actually had to re-upload it because I didn't upload the correct one. So I'm so happy that I caught this, and then I just re-uploaded it with all of the correct information as well as that list. So if you go back to the video that looks like this, if you click on that thumbnail, it should bring you to the correct video with all of the free Christmas crochet patterns, some of which I am making for this upcoming market. So after this video, feel free to go check those out if you wanted some ideas. Hey guys, so just checking in. It is Thursday evening. We've just had dinner, and my friend came, had dinner with us, and she already left. And I just wanted to show you guys that market prep is in full force. There you go. I'm not lying, you guys. In full force. I really haven't gotten much done at all because my friend left right after dinner. Right now it is 8:20, and I think this is going to be it in terms of market prepping. My little pink turtle is going to be the last product that I market prep for this market because the market is on Saturday. I haven't gotten to tagging, unfortunately, because, you know, I used all of my lunch to update that video. And just kind of finishing my turtle now, and then I'm going to get into tagging. I'm not, and I also have to update my inventory on Square, because that's how I keep track of my inventory for stuff that I am running out of. I can double check Square, stuff that I need to make more of. I scan each and every one of my products. If you didn't know, I just started doing that at my last market, and it really, really helped me. We rent an apartment right now, and the apartment is so small. There's no storage space at all. So we rented a storage space that is separate to our apartment. And it's just been helping a lot not to feel so much the clutter at home. So because it's not, the stock is not with us at home, it is at a separate location, it is important for me to know how much of each stuff or each item that I have, so that I know how much I have to make. Like, I don't have to count every time, I don't have to double check every time. I know from Square exactly how much inventory I have. And what I really like about Square, and it's not sponsored, by the way, this is just how I keep track of my inventory. I also keep track of how much I was able to make for a market, or in value in total, how much I have brought in total at that particular market. So at my last market, I think I had around $3,000, $3,100 worth of stuff. And it wasn't a big market, just barely over $440 sold. But I'm thinking that this market, because it is so well advertised, that there are going to be many more customers, more foot traffic, and because we are getting closer to Christmas now, people are probably going to be buying more. So I made more Christmas stuff. I made more stuff that I didn't have any stock of, and I think I'm confident enough that I can go in with whatever stock that I have right now. But I'm not sure. I'm just looking at the time right now. The time that the storage closes at 10 p.m. It's 8:25 right now. I'm not 100% sure if I should go today, because I did actually receive new business cards. Like, I didn't have any business cards. Let me show you guys. So yeah, guys, I didn't have any business cards, and I just got these that I ordered from Graphic Prints in the GTA, and this is what it looks like. I actually designed this using Canva, which is what pretty much everybody does nowadays, and for 500 cards I think I paid 27 bucks, which is not bad at all. And as you can see, it's very clear. It's exactly as I wanted it, and I'm just so glad that I was able to get my business card, to be honest with you. I didn't have it. I've been doing crochet markets for about 8 months now, since April, May of this year, and I've only created and ordered them now. I received them this week, and I also received these. So these are not really business cards, but these are kind of like tags that I'll be attaching to the plushies. And so let me show you. I actually cut a couple of them. I prepped a couple of them already. This is what they're gonna look like. Right? So I cut them down the middle, and this is just a warning sign and care instructions, right? So the warning sign just says that plastic eyes pose a choking hazard for children under 3. So at least, you know, I'm not liable if ever something does happen, touch wood not. But at least the warning is there. And also care instructions of how to wash their plushies, right? And then on the other side, just my logo. So yeah, like that's just how I got this idea from someone. I think it's from Sweet Beans Crochet. I got this idea from, and yeah, I ordered 500 of them. And so that means that I can cut them in 2 and I'll have 1,000 of them, right? Like it's just cheaper that way for 27 bucks, right? But yeah, comes like this. I just hole punch the top, right? And then just cut it in half to make those little tags. So yeah, because of that, I was kind of wondering whether I should go right away, grab my stock, only the stock, no display stuff, because we're going to get that tomorrow once my husband kind of empties the trunk of our truck. But I was wondering if I should go get that so that I can tag them with those, because most of them have safety eyes anyways. I'm thinking I should probably do that, but I'll update you guys. Good morning. It's Friday morning, and I'm sorry I didn't update you guys yesterday, but we did not end up going to get all of my stuff in the display. We were thinking about it. It just didn't make sense because we were gonna have to go get them today anyways, because my husband had not emptied the trunk yet. So we're thinking it's fine, we'll just go and bring everything in today. And then what I'll do is those little tags, the care instructions and the warning label, I'm just going to staple them at the show, you know, whenever it's not too busy. And I was thinking, because I will have all of my products laid out anyways, it'll just be easier that way rather than bring it all in here, do all the tagging, get so tired, not have all products get sold and stuff like that. You know, I'll still be bringing some home, and I was like, you know what, like taking them out, put them back in, and then bringing them to the market and then laying them out again. It's just easier to do it there. Yeah, I actually tagged a couple of products yesterday. I don't have any tags left, so I wasn't able to tag everything, but the rest I will be tagging today. What I tagged yesterday were mostly the Santas, the snowmans, the newly crocheted turtles. As you can see, this is what it looks like, and the pricing at the back with the barcodes, of course. Created some new barcodes yesterday for Santa, the reindeer, gingerbread man, the snowman, the candy cane, the chunky mini dinos that are a new addition to my stock. I also added the whales and, you know, the whole shebang. And what I did was I'm going to show you right here. I printed all my labels, all the labels that I needed to print. I printed them so that they're ready to go whenever I get my my stock today, right? Not stock, sorry, whenever I get my tags today, because they're actually in my toolbox. The one that I usually bring to the markets, and I forgot to bring it with me here at home, so I don't have any of the blank tags. Oh, and something that's very interesting as well that I've been wanting to do in a very long time are adoption certificates. Oh my god, I created this on Canva as well yesterday night. I printed the labels off of my thermal printer that's right behind me, and those stickers, I got them from the dollar store, right? But they kind of look, they're they come off the page and they're very hard. So they're not flexible is what I mean. And this look kind of like, you know, like those emblems, and kind of like it's approved. You know what I mean? It's like an official adoption certificate. So I have these and I have them in all different colors. As you can see, this one is yellow. These ones have polka dots on them. Have a green and yellow one. I'm just so excited about this, and I'm thinking of providing adoption certificates. Especially it's fun for little kids, you know, especially if they purchase things that are $20 and above. They will be getting adoption certificate. Yeah, like I just hope that it encourages people to buy a little more or higher priced items, because those tend to sit and not do very well at markets because people don't have the maybe the budget, or they can't purchase something that is higher priced. Most of my average purchase is, I think, $18, and I just wanted to bring it up a little bit. I think $16 or $18. I can't remember. It is on my square. But I just wanted to bring that up a little bit, and I hope that this is going to encourage people to purchase some higher priced items, like especially if it comes with an adoption certificate for little kids, especially with Christmas coming up. They'll be able to just, you know, fill that out and name their plushie and all of that. Like I don't know, I saw this somewhere and I don't remember from who, but I got this idea and I'm like, you know what, like I have the time. I wasn't able to go grab whatever I needed to. This is going to be today. I'm not going to waste my time. It's better if I work on this. So I actually made 30 yesterday, and the rest of the 30 I'm going to be making today. But other than that, I'm super excited because the market is tomorrow. I can't believe that the time went by so fast. My last one was on the 20th of October. And this one is on the 16th, so a little less than 1 month after. I am gonna have to double check how much inventory I was able to make, because I'm just hoping that I made over the $400 worth, because $400 is what I sold last time. So I'm just hoping that I'm able to bring just a little bit more at the show. To be honest with you, I think that this is going to be one of the biggest markets that I've ever done. I'm not trying to set my expectations high because I don't want to get disappointed, but these organizers, oh my God, like I've been seeing ads, I've been seeing, you know, like they've been posting videos about them marketing it like with signs and going into stores and asking if they can put up, you know, like notes, you know, like their flyers and stuff like that. Like I think this is going to be amazing. I know it doesn't guarantee that people are going to come, but this is the most advertising I've seen for a market than I've ever seen before. Like even with like other markets that I have been a part of. So, yeah, just super excited about this. I'm looking forward to it. And, right now it's a little after 8:30. I still have to work today, 9 to 5. It's going to be a busy day. But I know that my mind is going to be on this market prep. And I just can't wait to get back to it at lunch. Hey guys, so it's actually 8:54, as you can see, Friday, November the 15th. And I'm not showing you this because of any other reason other than I'm almost due to start work, but I was looking at my inventory. I did an export from Square. This is how much I had the last time. And I'm going to minimize this. And this is how much I have this time in inventory. You guys, that's crazy. I did not think that I would have made that much inventory, because last time I had $3,100 worth in inventory, and this time I have just above $3,400 in inventory. However,
we should, so, well, yeah, there is a difference of $300. So I have $300 of inventory more than I had the last time. However, I did not only make $300 worth of inventory because I did sell about $450 worth of inventory at my last market, as you already know, because you've probably already seen my previous market vlog. So this doesn't only mean that I made $300 worth of inventory over the last couple of weeks. It means that I made around $750 worth. Like, I only have 2 grocery bags of product, and that's worth $750. Of course, there's a lot of work that goes into this. I work full time as well, so it's not easy to come up with the time to make that kind of inventory. I know other people can probably make like $100 worth every single day. Like, they could do that in a week. But for me, I work full time. I also take care of like family, friends. I prioritize going out and taking a break. Although most of the time I'm probably working. But I did not expect to having more inventory than I did last time. I thought I probably brought it back up to the 3,100 that it was. But I did the update yesterday and I see that that's not the case. So I think lesson learned here is that I shouldn't underestimate how much I can do, because this really surprised me. So I just want to tell you that you don't realize it, but you do make much more. You do work much more than you think you do. And a lot of times the work that you do has so much more impact than you think. Sometimes it's just part of your job and you just keep working. But, you know, in the back end, it does make a huge difference. So I guess, yeah, lesson of the day, never underestimate your own power, what you can do and it can accomplish. Don't doubt yourself. And of course, goals need to be realistic. You probably can't make $1,000 worth of inventory in a day. Like, that's not sustainable. And in the world of crochet, it's probably not doable either. But at the same time, you know, coming from humble beginnings, a lot of times we think that we don't do enough. So we drive ourselves more and more, and we tire ourselves out, we get stressed out when we shouldn't, because we do so much more than we realize, and the impact is also really big. So just food for thought.
Guess what, guys? We're packed up and ready to go. In this bag, we actually have some of my extra warning cards, as well as you can see, some decorations, Christmas decorations. Some of the red and gold ones are kind of underneath the gray one. In this bag, that's my backpack. Here we have my square reader, my tablet, my little barcode book, as well as my scanner. Here in these two, we have my stock. I actually finished with the tagging. So for example, if I show you this, as you can see, the price is on there. I have my new raised crochet line tags. So got 5 of these ones, just in case you didn't know. And I also had these 2 cutie pies here that I decided to finish tonight. And I'm going to put on my table tomorrow for selling. As you can see, I haven't tagged them yet, but I think I'll have enough time at the market tomorrow to kind of put a tag on them. I only have these 2 items. These 2 items to tag. This is so cute. I lost the pattern for this one though. Like, I finished it. I had made all of the pieces. I just sewed them together. But I don't remember where I got it from. I believe it was from Crochet Grove. It was a free pattern by Crochet Grove on her Instagram page, and I can no longer find it. Great. But apart from that, right after work today, my husband and we went to the storage and we got all of my display stuff because earlier today he went to empty his truck. So he went to empty his truck so that we would have enough space in the trunk to put all of the displays, all of the plushies, our cart, and everything like that. So after that, we grabbed dinner, had a quick dinner, and I started working on these things. I am also kind of working on my little frog keychains that I can show you. Just give me 1 second. I will turn around the camera. And as you can see, this is one cutie pie. This is the second cutie pie. Watching, you know what this show is, right? Want to take a guess? This is the Vampire Diaries. But this is kind of like what my setup is looking at, like right now. I have my tablet that I have. Yes, I did think I think I forgot and I told you that it was in my bag, but it's actually right here, but it's fully charged. I am going to put it in my bag in a moment. It's just that I had to look up the pattern for those cute little frogs here. I'm just kind of making them in assembly line formation. As you can see, I'm just kind of making them, and then I have my box of polyfill right there. I'm going to make them in some different colors. I have my eyes right here, and I'm going to be using, you know, this is my bag of spare filling, but I don't think I'll be able to use in these, but these will go in bigger projects. I just have this here because I'll be cutting off the tails off of this, and I'm going to put them in there. So as you can see, even if everything is ready, there's never enough work that's done. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that in this bag, I also have my change fanny pack or change pouch, if that's what you want to call it, that I think I have around $250 worth of change in there, and that's going to be change for people that pay with cash. So I believe that's it, you guys. That's everything. It wasn't as hectic as I thought this time was going to be, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at the market, or tomorrow morning as we're getting ready to leave. Good night. We're on the way to the market. Hey everyone, it is Thursday, November 21st, a couple of days after the market, and the market was on November the 16th, so last Saturday. It's been about 5 days after the event now, and to be honest with you, I went into the market expecting a lot more people. And I know they say don't go into a market expecting anything, right? But with the way that the organizers were kind of, like pushing the market, they did a great job, by the way. It's not their fault at all. They did a great job organizing the market, promoting the market, marketing the market. But I just think it was the location that was the problem. I talked to other vendors there, and they said, well, these ladies who ran the Shop to Stop Cancer Market,
They usually did markets closer to home, but this time it was just a little out. It was about 45 minutes out, and I guess people just don't want to drive that far to come to the market, right? Like even if it was well marketed, promoted, they even put signs and stuff in the local area. So some people did come out, to be honest with you, and I guess what made it a little bit better was that it was in a community center. So in the community center, there were people who were there for the gym. There were people there for, like hockey, learning how to play hockey or hockey games. There were also people there learning how to skate, skating sessions. So, like every hour, 2 hours or so, there was like a surge of people coming in, like not big, but a little bit of a surge of people coming in. And that's normal for markets, right? Like it kind of goes down, up and down and up. But yeah, that's totally fine. At least I didn't lose any money on this market. And the organizers also we were all able to raise over $800 in donations to the Canadian Cancer Society. Yeah. So, like apart from the lack of people, traffic, right? Like I think everything went really well. And I did make my table fee back, right? What I really liked about these two ladies is that I did kind of let them know about maybe 2 weeks, 10 days before the event that I would need 2 tables. Because I didn't realize at the time that I signed up for this market, which was like start of September, around there, that I would have as much inventory as I did. And I know I usually take 2 tables anyways, but for some reason, like I didn't go for 2 tables then. But at this time, then I was like, you know what? Like I'll just ask. If they say no, it's a no. But if they can give me 2 tables, I just pay the extra fee, then I'll be able to display a lot more of my products, and that could increase my sales, right? Because if somebody doesn't see maybe what they want or what they like, they'll just walk away. Whereas if you have way more, there are more chances, you're putting more chances in front of the customer there of liking something and purchasing it from you. And I think because of the lack of foot traffic, what really did well for me were my low cost items, because the people who were coming in were from they were just going to the community center. They're just there to do hockey. They're just there to skate. They're just there at the gym. And so they're not in that mindset of purchasing something expensive, right? Or, that they didn't expect to purchase. So when people were coming by, they did mostly buy lower ticket items. And I'm just glad that I had a lot of that. I didn't only have medium or large ticket items. I also had a lot of the small ticket items that were able to sell really well. So without further ado, I know what you're all waiting for. I'll just turn on my screen recorder just so then you can take a look at my sales, how many sales I made, how much money I made, what sold the best. But as you can see, here we go. You can, I'll put the screen right around here so you can take a look and you can take a look at exactly what I'm seeing, right? So as you can see under my sales summary, I made a total of $336 out of 17 sales, and my average dollar spending per sale was $19.76. The table was, I believe, $185 for 2 tables, and that's kind of expensive for the venue, but like I said, at first, I didn't have any problems. Oh, and that's for both of the tables. I didn't have any problems, to be honest, with spending that amount of money, because I thought that there would be way more people with the kind of advertising that they were doing. And that's why I kind of wanted to get that second table, because I thought that I would have to display a lot more with the number of people that I thought would be coming in. But yeah, didn't happen that way. But anyways, we move on. As you can see, my previous month, I made $444, which was at the Fall Festival. And this month, at this market, I only had the one market. I made $336. And as you can see, by card, 55% of people paid by card, and then 45% of people paid in cash. Which is almost like a 50-50 break between the two. So $186 on card and $150 in cash. My square fees were $3.27. And so my total after square fees was $332.73. So, like I said, $185 was for the table. I did make more than my table. I made it back. But at the same time, I don't just like to make my table back. I like to make a little bit more of it because it needs to cover my materials, right? And usually a third of what I sell. So usually I would multiply what I think I paid for my materials by 3 or 4 times, and then that will be my sales price. And so, it's just an easy way to cover myself and just make a little bit more profit on the side, which I explained, I believe, in my last video, if you haven't watched that. Yeah, I like how much I made. I almost doubled my table, which I'm happy with, to be honest. At least I know I didn't lose any money, even like on materials and stuff like that. I made some money and some profit, right? Some money to cover the costs and a little bit of profit as well, although it's not worth it for my time setting up, driving there for 45 minutes, setting up, and then staying there for like 6 hours, and then, tearing down and then driving back. It's not worth it. But at the same time, it is worth it because we were able to raise so much, right, for the Canadian Cancer Society. That was the whole point of this market, and that's the reason why I did it, and I stayed until the end. But yeah, moving on. So these are like my top selling items, but I wanted to scroll down a little bit more just so that I could show you kind of like what sold. So a total of 28 items sold. So I'm sorry about that. So most people bought 2 items from me, right? 17 sales. So a lot of people bought 2 items from me, which I was really, really happy about, right? So because 17 times 2 is 34, and we sold 28. So that's about more than half of the people who bought 2 items or more. So my bestseller, as you can see right here, the first line, mini turtles. I sold 7 of them. The second one was more custom amounts, and those were one for my 2 of my items I wasn't able to put pricing on. One of them was was a cat. I don't believe I have a picture of it, and the second one was a flying horse. And I had not put them in Square yet. And I didn't expect them to be sold, to be honest with you, but they did. So I'm really happy about that. I believe the horse, I sold it for $25, and the cat was for $22. So that's why the total was $47. Yes. And then I did sell a large beanie. My large bee, $30, and that was the, like, among amigurumi stuff, that was the highest sale of the day that I had, like $30. That was the biggest item that sold, which was not really big at all, but like medium sized, right? And then I had a snowman sell with a red hat. And then I had my other snowman sell, which was the hat, the snowman with the hat that popped up and down. I did have a loaf cat sell. I don't remember. I think it was a darker gray cat that sold. 1 penguin sold. I did sell 2 flower scrunchie, and I remember it was to the same lady. Another one that I sold was my gingerbread man, and it sold, guys, like right away in the morning. So although it was a bit slow at the beginning, but like within the first hour, I sold my gingerbread man. And that's why, like, I'm not done with them yet, but that's why for my next market, like, this is my own pattern, by the way, that I'm going to be putting on my Instagram page. But this is it. It's not done yet. I still have to put on the buttons and I still have to put on the smile. But I made 5 of these already for my next market, which is going to be, you know, like full on Christmas themed. And there are going to be a lot more people. I have seen videos, footage of people at this organizers market, and I know it's going to be blown out of the park, guys. So I will be making 10 of these. I made 5, and you know, until my next market, which will be on December the 7th, I'll have made 5 more, and of course, many more things. But gingerbread man, guys, they sell. I had 1 Mushy Boy sell, and then I also had 2 packs of plain scrunchie sell. They are a pack of 2, so a total of 4 scrunchies, and I sell them each pack of 2 for $6. So that sold. 2 of my froggy keychains sold, like the little round ones. 1 bee keychain, and that's the regular bee, it's not the sitting bee. 1 mini whale, 1 mini octo, and then 1 mushy pop. So the mushroom pops, they're smaller mushrooms, and their head pop up, and like their hats kind of pop up and down. So yeah, this is everything that I sold, and that brought in a total of $336. So yeah, I believe then that this is the end of the video. But if you really enjoyed this market vlog and you missed my fall festival one, click right here. I'll be putting it somewhere on this video right after it ends. But click right here to be able to find it and to watch it and to give me feedback on what you'd like to see next. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.